John thought he had everything he wanted. He had a high-paying job, a big house, and luxury cars. On the outside, he looked successful and happy. But inside, he felt empty and stressed. This story isn't just about John. Many of us chase after money, time, and success, believing they will bring us happiness. But what if we are chasing illusions? In this video, we will explore the illusions of money, time, and ego. We will see how they shape our lives and why they often leave us feeling unfulfilled. By understanding these illusions, we can learn to focus on what truly matters and find real happiness and peace. Number 1. The illusion of money. Money has always played a big role in our lives. From ancient times when people traded goods to today's digital currency, money has evolved a lot. But while the way we use money has changed, our desire for it has not. Many people believe that having more money will make them happier and solve their problems. However, this is often an illusion. Historically, money started as a simple way to trade things. People would swap goods like food or tools. As societies grew, they needed a better system, so they started using coins and later paper money. Today, we even have digital money like credit cards and cryptocurrencies. Despite these changes, the idea that money equals happiness has stayed the same. Psychologically, the pursuit of money can have negative effects on our mental health. While having enough money to meet our basic needs is important, chasing after more money can lead to stress and anxiety. Studies show that once people have enough money to live comfortably, more money doesn't make them much happier. Instead, they often feel more pressure to earn even more, creating a never-ending cycle of stress. Take the story of Lisa, for example. Lisa worked hard and climbed the corporate ladder, earning a high salary. She bought a nice house, a fancy car, and took expensive vacations. On the surface, Lisa seemed to have it all, but she felt empty and unhappy. She realized that despite all her money, she wasn't any happier than when she had less. Her relationship suffered, and she was constantly stressed about maintaining her lifestyle. Experts like psychologists and economists agree that the true value of money lies in its ability to provide security and freedom. Beyond that, more money doesn't significantly increase happiness. Instead of chasing wealth, they suggest focusing on experiences and relationships, which bring more lasting joy. While money is essential for meeting our basic needs, it's an illusion to think that more money will automatically bring happiness. The constant pursuit of wealth can lead to stress and unhappiness. By understanding this, we can shift our focus to what truly matters: meaningful experiences and relationships. This can lead to a more fulfilling and balanced life. Number 2. The illusion of time. Time is something we all wish we had more of. In many cultures, time is seen as a precious resource, almost like money. We often hear phrases like, "time is money," or "don't waste time." This belief pushes us to be as productive as possible, always trying to do more in less time. But this constant race against the clock can create an illusion that leaves us feeling rushed and unsatisfied. Different cultures perceive time in various ways. In Western cultures, time is often viewed linearly, with a strong focus on deadlines and schedules. People are encouraged to be efficient and productive. In contrast, some Eastern cultures view time more cyclically, placing a higher value on being present and taking things at a slower pace. These different views show that our perception of time is not universal and can be shaped by cultural influences. Many people find themselves constantly busy, trying to fit more into their days. This pursuit of efficiency can lead to stress and burnout. Research shows that people who feel rushed and always pressed for time are often less happy and more anxious. The pressure to make every moment count can make us forget to enjoy the present. Consider the story of Mark, a successful lawyer who was always in a hurry. Mark filled his days with meetings, deadlines, and work commitments, believing that being busy meant being successful. However, He rarely had time for his family or himself. One day, after missing his daughter's school play, Mark realized that his constant rush was costing him precious moments with his loved ones. He decided to slow down and prioritize his time differently. By making more time for his family and personal interests, Mark found greater happiness and fulfillment. Studies also show that people who prioritize experiences over efficiency tend to be happier. They focus on meaningful activities, like spending time with loved ones or pursuing hobbies, rather than just trying to be productive. This shift in focus can lead to a more satisfying and balanced life. The illusion of time as a resource to be maximized can lead to stress and unhappiness. In understanding that time is not just about productivity, but also about meaningful experiences and relationships, we can find greater satisfaction in our lives. Slowing down and being present can help us enjoy the moments that truly matter. Number 3, the illusion of ego. Ego is a part of us that helps shape our identity and self-worth. It develops from childhood as we learn about ourselves and our place in the world. While a healthy ego can give us confidence and motivation, an inflated ego can create an illusion that distorts our decisions and relationships. This illusion often leads to negative consequences, both personally and professionally. The ego is our sense of self, shaped by our experiences and interactions. As children, we start to form an ego as we receive feedback from those around us. Compliments and praise can boost our ego, while criticism can hurt it. Over time, our ego becomes a crucial part of how we see ourselves and how we interact with others. However, when the ego becomes too dominant, it can cloud our judgment. An inflated ego can make us believe we are always right, superior to others, and deserving of special treatment. This mindset can lead to poor decision-making and strained relationships. For example, someone with a big ego might take unnecessary risks at work, ignore valuable feedback, or push others away due to their arrogance. Take the story of James, a successful entrepreneur. James built a thriving business from scratch and gained a lot of confidence in his abilities. However, as his business grew, so did his ego. He started to ignore advice from his team, believing he knew best. This attitude led to several poor decisions, resulting in significant financial losses and a decline in team morale. James realized that his ego was hurting his business and relationships. By learning to listen to others and accept that he didn't always have the answers, he was able to rebuild trust and make better decisions. Experts in psychology suggest that managing the ego involves fostering humility and self-awareness. Humility allows us to recognize our limitations and value the contributions of others. Self-awareness helps us understand how our ego influences our behavior and decisions. By balancing confidence with humility, we can make more informed choices and build healthier relationships. In conclusion, while a healthy ego can boost our self-esteem, an inflated ego creates an illusion that can lead to negative outcomes. Recognizing and managing our ego is essential for making better decisions and maintaining positive relationships. By embracing humility and self-awareness, we can see beyond the illusion of ego and lead more fulfilling lives. Number 4, interconnectedness of money, time, and ego. Money, time, and ego are deeply connected in our lives, often creating a cycle that can be hard to break. The pursuit of money can lead us to value our time in terms of productivity, which in turn can inflate our ego. This interconnectedness can trap us in a continuous loop of stress and dissatisfaction. When we focus too much on earning money, we start to see time as a resource that should always be used efficiently. We try to fit more activities into our day to increase our productivity and earnings. This constant busyness can make us feel important and boost our ego. However, it also leads to stress and burnout, as we feel we never have enough time. Our ego can push us to chase money and use time efficiently to prove our worth. We might think that having more money and being more productive will make us feel successful and respected. But in reality, this often leads to a sense of emptiness as we neglect what truly brings happiness, meaningful relationships, and personal growth. Consider Sarah, a marketing executive. She worked long hours to earn more money and advance her career. Her ego thrived on her professional success. However, she rarely had time for her family or hobbies. This left her feeling lonely and unfulfilled, despite her achievements and wealth. Realizing this, Sarah decided to balance her work with personal time, focusing on what truly mattered to her. Breaking this cycle involves recognizing that money, time, and ego are not the ultimate measures of success. By shifting our focus to meaningful experiences and relationships, we can find greater fulfillment. Understanding the interconnectedness of these elements helps us prioritize what truly matters, leading to a more balanced and satisfying life. Money can provide security, but beyond a certain point, it doesn't increase happiness. Time should be valued not just for productivity, but for meaningful experiences. Let's take a moment to reflect on our own lives. Are we chasing illusions? Now, if you want to learn how to achieve financial success, then watch this video next. And if you made it to this point of the video, please like and subscribe to the channel to see more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.